I show my dad the intro to these.
Are you in? Are you in?
And he's like, the part where he goes, yo, this pizza's low-key busting all over my face and mouth, like, come and jizzle it. He was like, what'd he say? And like, my mom's like, you know what he said.
You just wanted to say it again, Rob.
I love Rob. Goated. I have a video. This came up my feed. It was like 4 years ago. Yeah, that's way.
Too close?
That feels sooner. There we go.
There we
I was
go.
like crooked. But I have a video. It's like 4 years ago today, and my dad's like 50 pounds heavier in the video, and he's like, my name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. He's like, do you want to see Quiet Place 2? Like,
What a classic.
like what was Rob back in the day?
Do you like that movie?
Quiet Place?
2.
I liked them all.
I like the first one a lot. You know what I wish? I like the last one that they just released. Did you watch that one? Day one?
We saw it with each other.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We saw it on, like,
I wish they
midnight.
would have released that one first.
The day one?
Yeah. Because it was a good prequel, but it was like, I don't know.
I kind of like the way they did it because it's like the first one, there's no dialogue. And I think it's a great way to introduce the world.
Yeah.
That like it's one family. No one can talk. If you talk, you're dead. And then the second one's a little more action packed. And then so they go back to a prequel where it's just like, what would it look like at the beginning? And it's just like super messed up.
My only problem with the first one is then it gives the opportunity for your girlfriend to ask you what's going on in the entire movie. I'm just kidding.
I hate watching any movie with dialogue because it gives their girlfriend the opportunity. That's what's going on. Any movie with a continuous plot that's in a cinematic order.
Yeah. Like,
Any movie. We just watch documentaries.
no, actually, I need to watch How to Train Your Dragon. We're seeing the live action this weekend with my family on Friday.
Nice.
And Addie hasn't seen any of them, so we got to rewatch. I'm actually excited for that because I don't remember the third one very much. I know the second one he finds is his mom. The third one I don't remember.
I didn't watch the third one.
I think Toothless dies in that movie
I don't think so. He has like babies.
after he dies.
Really?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Toothless doesn't
Is Toothless a
die.
girl or a boy?
A boy.
Real?
For sure. Because the white one's the girl.
Mm.
And I haven't even seen that movie, but I know that.
Oh, they introduced interracial couples in that movie.
Damn it, it's even in the kids' show.
These damn Pixar shows!
Dude, it's like every old person at my job has
know.
been on one this week.
Over the riots.
Oh, the riots.
Oh,
Dude. And it's like, okay, maybe with some of what even they're saying, because I hear both sides. I don't even like disagree with you on that one, but like, you're at PT right now. Why are you, no.
you're also 600 miles from LA.
Yeah. You've also never interacted with anyone that's not white and from Illinois, brother. Come on now.
He's gripping that.
Dude, he does pull-ups off that thing.
Does he?
He's getting huge. He doesn't scratch like this stuff, though, which is nice.
That is nice.
He just scratches that thing over
Good
there.
job, Gus. Yeah, you got him his designated scratch off. He's scratching off over there.
And he just jerks
No
off.
Dr. Penis for you. Did you see the video of the guy who got a firework thrown on his BMW? And oh, dude, this is crazy. I'll explain it to you, and then maybe I'll show you. But he reaches up. So it's like they like throw a firework. I'll show you, but I'm gonna explain it first.
Okay, go, keep
They
going.
throw a firework, and it like, you know where the windshield is? It's kind of like in that little divot, like right by your hood. The firework lands there. He opens the car door. He's like driving to grab the firework. Boom! Explodes. And then like 20 seconds later, you see him. He gets out of the car and he's like running around, and you see his hand is shriveled. Here, this is the video. I think it already blew up. That's him walking around. Hey, here he is. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
it's, like,
nasty.
blown off.
Yeah, it's like spaghetti.
Dude, what were they trying to do right there?
I don't
What is
know,
that?
dude. 95% of the videos I've seen I don't even know what they're protesting.
It's meant to make you feel powerless. It's meant to like the reason why those are the videos.
But
you see,
they're attacking civilians, bro.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like it's meant to be like, what's even going on? It's just madness. It's madness. It's mad. Like you're never ever gonna see like a protest that's actually worked ever again.
I know. It's kind of sad. It's really sad. I saw a video of this woman. She was like trying to just like get home. She was like driving past a crowd, not even through it. Because like if you're driving through a crowd, you're low key asking for it.
Yeah.
But like she was driving past the crowd and they all like swarmed her. And she like gets out. She's like, "There's kids in the car. There's babies in the car." And they're like jumping on the back of the
don't
car. It's like, bro.
Have you ever been in like a situation where you're with a large group of people for a reason, like something like that?
The Kanye concert.
Oh, well, I'm saying like more like yeah, that's fair. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he had a reason. We just didn't know it yet.
It's like the 1938 Olympics.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it's so funny. Everyone was like saluting and like stuff for the Nazi flag in the 38 Olympics, except for America.
Yeah.
And that like I saw that the other day and I was like, Loki got me pumped up
That's pretty dope.
because Europe was already having to deal with it, so they all had to like kind of go
Conform.
along with it. Canada kind of gets lumped into there.
But US was like,
I don't know
no.
what them boys down south were doing though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like Mexico and that group, like,
We're like, oh,
okay, I guess. Oh, yeah,
I don't know. What is this?
But then America's like, nah, brother.
And then Black Guy wins all the race.
Oh, goated, bro. That
So
shit
dope.
hypes me up.
That's so dope.
I was, because my paper I'm writing now for my English class is all about George Washington. I literally was like in bed the other night. It's like, yes, yes, dude. Like I was like, there's a reason why those people are remembered. Because even when you read about him, you go, damn, yeah, dude, this guy was goated. He like there was like him, Abe Lincoln, a few of them. Like you read about him now, you're just like, yeah, dude. There's a reason why everyone knows him. Like there was some stuff at the time. Like obviously George had slaves.
Right.
That was like for the time. If you just look past that stuff, dude, he was a beast.
Yeah.
At that time, like the king was ruling everything. Everyone was getting punished for everything. Craziness. This guy comes through. He's the war general. Then they're like, you need to be in politics. Becomes the president. Everyone's on his side. The army's on his side. The people are on his side.
How long was he president? Like 8 years?
And then it came time for him. He said when he was done, he went, okay, I'm done. They go, no,
Yeah.
no. Like, stay president. We
He's like,
need you.
nah.
He goes, if I stay president, I'm no better than the king. And then, like, the king kind of heard rumors that George was going to retire. And he goes, if he does this, he's the greatest man to ever live.
Oh,
And
really?
he did it.
Dang.
That's that king, brother.
That's aura.
You know what I
He
mean?
mic dropped
yeah,
out of that race.
literally. One last thing. I was reading about the Battle of Trenton.
Is that Civil War? Or,
That is revolutionary.
Revolutionary?
This is him crossing the Delaware.
Yeah.
So he crossed the Delaware on Christmas morning. And it ended up in the Battle of Trenton. But Christmas morning, bro, everyone's asleep. Like, you're not going to attack on Christmas. They're going to celebrate. We're going to have our own free day. George Washington in the middle of the night's like, and he gets on a boat and he's like, we're getting on the boats now and we're going to charge them.
Yeah.
And then they got on the boats and they just messed him up. And for that whole, like, winter previous, the U.S. was, like, dying. And they were like, the war was almost over. Like, the U.S. was not going to win this war. And then George Washington's like, nah.
Turning point.
Yeah, dude, it's so. I was reading that, and I was just like,
That's so dope.
Angela, listen to that. She's like, uh-huh.
I want to see like a good movie about George.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, why do we not have anything about this kind of crap?
Or even like a docu-series where it's like really well done, like
Each president. Not each
45
president,
minute.
but like the
But yeah.
founding fathers. Call it Founding Fathers. There you go.
Oh,
$1 billion idea.
Founding Fathers. That'd be dope.
Dude, HBO for listening to this.
John Quincy
Ooh.
Adams.
Well, the Founding Fathers, yeah, it's George Washington, Teddy.
Benjamin Franklin.
No, that's my fourth one, brother.
Nikola Tesla.
Abraham Lincoln, and it's John Adams, right?
Yeah.
Those are the four?
Yeah.
John Adams. Those, yeah.
I think so. The 4 dudes on the
On the actual Mount Rushmore. Yeah.
dope. We love American
Founding
presidents.
fathers got a lot farther by being a lot smarter.
Ooh, yeah, that's like the intro song.
Hamilton.
Yeah, it's Australia.
All yeah, I wouldn't watch it. I'd immediately turn it off.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
think
be a dad.
I think it's kind of sad to like look back and see that, and then you see like the presidents today, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, I think our last for real president was JFK.
Yeah.
Dude, JFK. Have you like done a lot of like reading about him?
Not super.
He was just like the goat. I don't know. Like, I wish we had more. That's his like new favorite spot up in the window.
I like it.
Peak. Well, yeah. He's just like, nah, this sucks. Like, we got to change this stuff. Like, what are we doing? We need to focus more on the American people. Like, where we get rid all this stuff. No, they shouldn't have nukes. Why would I care about nukes? Like, let's just get this over with. And like, okay, maybe we should make peace with the Russians. It's getting kind of crazy over here.
Right.
And as soon as they heard all that stuff, they're like,
Hello.
this guy's got to go. We're not gonna make any money.
We're not gonna get any cocaine in the hood.
Everything, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Yeah, crack in the hood.
Crack in the hood.
It's horrible.
CIA.
Yeah. What a crazy
It's
world.
just a theory.
Hey, it's conspiracy theory.
The one protest I was like near was when Roe v. Wade got overturned. Me and Tyler were in Madison. That was pretty. We were like we were like hey, let's go get a profile picture by the Capitol. We drove by. We were like, what's going on? There was like cops on horses just like running around. It was kind of crazy.
That's like the Kyle Rittenhouse
Yeah.
case was going
Kenosha?
on in Kenosha when we were close to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's where
That's where it happened, right? Was in Kenosha.
was in Kenosha.
Because
He's from Chicago area.
yeah. So
And
he crossed state lines.
to go help a friend.
That video's crazy.
Yeah, and he shot a pedophile. Isn't that what the guy got confirmed to be later on?
I don't
He didn't shoot him
remember.
because he was a pedophile. He shot him because he was.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. What a crazy like. Here's my thing though. Is like I was thinking about because I have some old people that talk to me.
Are they
That I was thinking
pedophiles?
about, huh?
Are they
All
pedophiles?
pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, dude. There's low-key some pedo women though. I don't even care if they're trying to be cutesy. There gets to a point where it's just like.
Were they being weird with you?
So like, I fold laundry at work sometimes. Like if it's like.
Yuck.
Whatever.
You don't have any
Yuck,
female
woman
coworkers?
job.
Yeah.
That's what I usually say. I usually make that joke.
Women
like,
job.
They're like, you have me doing the laundry. I'm like, all the women are doctors. And they laugh. That's a crowd pleaser because the women are doctors and the people.
Yeah.
The guy's like, I hate my fucking wife.
He's like, yeah, true.
I beat the shit out of her in the 80s until I was wrong. No, but I'll be like, they're like, oh, hey, come to my house. You can fold my laundry. I'm like, I'm expensive. I'm $1,000 an hour. And usually it just ends there. And it's like, haha, chuckle. You know what I mean? Somebody's like, you must be selling something else. And I was like, dude, no one's ever taken
That's
it
the
there
one.
ever.
Eat my box.
She just says that. Oh, wow. Yeah, come bend me over. It's the craziest jump. Yeah, left nothing up to the imagination.
Yeah,
I want you to have sex with me.
Yeah. It's just
I don't know if you're getting this.
nothing left. It's like, yeah, I don't make good jokes usually, so here's what I think.
That wasn't a joke.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. You must be selling something else. Do you
you're
think she
definitely
meant?
selling something? Oh yeah, she may have meant my body.
Well, drugs maybe.
No, my body.
Your body.
Like the way she alluded, the way she talked.
Was your shirt tight?
Huh? Yeah, probably.
There you go.
No, I usually would eat like canes, and I'd always wear a white shirt, and I'd always come back from lunch in Tempe and just be covered in like grease and cane sauce because I was like eating my car.
It's like you just killed someone.
Yeah, and my boss would see me walk, and he's just like, "All right, go get another shirt." He's like, "Did you go to Cane's?" I'm like, "Wait, how'd you guys know I went to Cane's?" Okay.
It's like cane sauce is like a piece of toast on your back.
I'm drenched in cane sauce. Yeah,
That'd be a funny video.
jumping myself in cane
Like,
sauce.
yeah, like get in the tub and like pour cane sauce over yourself.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
No,
Because
that's content.
They sell the big cups of cane sauce. It's like $5-6.
I get like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you did that with the cookie. You bought like 8 cookies for that shit.
it was free.
How?
My points.
Oh, how many did you get? 5.
How many cookies?
Yeah.
Half a dozen for free.
Nice.
I was 10 points away from getting a
Did
full
you-
dozen,
Yeah,
but
that would have been a lot of cookies.
well, and it's like you have to spend money and then go back again to redeem the points. So I'd need to spend $10 more.
Not worth.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah,
So I was like, I'll just get the half dozen.
nice. It turned out good.
It's all good.
I don't think.
I wish that video got more love. It kind of sucked.
know.
I think it's because I like had a big video and then like it went smaller and then it was like the algorithm just.
Yeah, you
takes
gotta
breaks.
I know you gotta do small first.
That's why I didn't post that all this week either, because like I was like consistently posting once, twice a day, and I was like doing pretty good, and then it kind of just like shrunk it. So I'm gonna go. I'll kind of do like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I feel like it's better. But yeah, no, that one on Instagram got like 400, like views, and then on like TikTok it was like 70, and I was like, that was like the one I put the most effort into.
Yeah,
like
that
I
was
actually
crazy.
edited the crap out of this.
That sucks.
But
That's what always happens. You like put more work into it, and then it's
I think the more crappy it is, the more it's on
like the
people's
one
feed.
video of you just shaking in the car.
Yeah,
You
that
got,
was
like-
the one that blew up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That one took me 0 time. I just put a sound on me tweaking in the car and then edit it slightly. No, it's fun. I like it. It makes me happy that I get to do editing and stuff because that's what I did like in high school
Yeah, that's
and
good.
stuff. And so it's like it's fun to have that again.
I think my creative gene for that has just run out. Like when we were on the mission, I would do it all the time because there's nothing else to do.
Uh-huh.
Like there's no other hobby that I had. Like, oh yeah, let me Like, yeah, I played basketball. That was fun.
But
other than
it's a
that,
little bit of an outlet.
yeah. So it was cool to like be funny and edgy and make videos that make people laugh, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I need to get back to it.
That's fun. I mean, I can send you a lot of the footage. You can just edit this.
That's true. I need to get like some. I need to find a good software that doesn't cost money because that's the thing. On the phone, they have like something that's like good, like that. What is that called? VLLO.
VLC? Oh, Villo.
Villo.
Yeah, Villo or whatever.
Villo. That is good. That app is actually goated. But there's nothing like it on PC for like a cheap price.
He's
you doing, bro?
scratching the glass.
Yeah, that was
It's
awesome.
not horrible. He's like, okay, he's eating in his box.
Eating his box. Don't eat your own box on that windowsill.
Yeah, I should re-upload Loser. That'd be good. My movie.
Loser.
I don't think I ever showed you Loser.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, it's goated.
How long?
How long's the movie?
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Oh, that's
And
pretty
then there's a
good.
pretty good trailer.
It's a good length.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. We should make a movie.
We should.
I was
make a
literally
movie.
looking at this box that says Fragile on it, and I was thinking, like, man, that's like really good little kid handwriting for like a
That's
movie.
my
I
handwriting.
assumed it was.
It's like left-handed, like I'm about to throw in the truck handwriting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I had that in it.
Nice. Ooh, I like your setup
Record
now.
player.
I like
Yeah.
that sound system.
Yeah,
Is that for the records or for
that's
the
just
TV?
for the records.
Okay,
The TV's the sound bar right there.
gotcha.
But yeah, but I threw away the power cord for the record player, but it's just a 12 volt, so I was getting another. But
That was smart.
yeah,
Just kidding.
that's what I was like. I opened the box. I'm like, always keep cords. Like I have a problem where I keep every cord I ever
I've
own.
never thrown a cord away.
Yeah, and then
Unless it's like destroyed.
so I think I might just be at my parents' house. I'll probably just look for it. But
Could be.
those speakers are real nice.
Yeah, I like that.
They got good bass.
I like that.
But anyways, enough about tech. We're such nerds. We're such nerds. The girls in the comments are like, because we average about 5,000 girls that listen to this. They're going, oh, dude,
Yeah.
these guys are talking about tech again.
Just take your shirt off.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's like 4 people that like dry hump their hand to this podcast. That's all that listen to this.
They're all in India.
They're all in India, just going boom, boom, boom. Yeah. In India, I was reading this thing. They eat cow crap.
I
And
believe it.
It's supposed to like what was that? Like a detox yourself.
It has like self deodorant.
Yeah, and then because someone found Indian Amazon, and they
Oh.
commented one of the reviews on the cow crap was diluted with mud, did not taste like this, and this. And it's like, how do you know what pure cow crap tastes like?
Yeah.
You just like bend over and grab
Oh
some?
yeah, this isn't good.
Ugh.
That's gross, dude. What is Indian Amazon? Is it just Amazon?
Amazon in India,
Okay.
yeah. But then it was like chloroform to rapape, chloroform for kidnap.
You can buy that.
They're looking for it. I don't know if you can buy it on there.
Oh,
That was just on the searches.
that's crazy. Oh,
Because
then
guy put CH and then it was like chloroform.
that's crazy, bro.
Have you ever seen that video of the girl tanning on the beach in India and like the 30 dudes surround
Yeah.
her? That's so scary.
It is scary.
It's so scary.
India's a scary place. I would never go. I'm sorry.
I bet there's gorgeous parts. I bet the Taj Mahal is amazing.
Yeah.
And like even in history class, I learned about some stuff in India. And I'm like, wow, it's really cool. But I just go a little more east.
Yep.
I'm going to Japan. I'm going to Korea.
Go to Japan. Go to Asia. Go to
And Nick's going to Shenzhen.
Shenzhen. Should we say
China.
something terrible? Nick's bringing a bomb to Shenzhen. I'm just kidding.
They probably immediately know that right now.
Yeah, they
already.
probably know right now
Yeah.
because they have access to your iPad,
They have
my
everything.
phone.
They have everything.
They're probably in Gus.
Gus. Goop. Are they in you? Come in my butt.
Are you in? Are you in? Are you in?
I had some good pet peeves, but I just had it on the tip of my tongue too. But I forgot it.
I didn't write mine down this week. I don't think I had any. Like new ones at least.
It's not like for me. It's not like pet peeves. It's like usually like a topic.
Yeah.
That I'm like, ooh yeah, I like that. I like that one. Ooh, that'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'd say that'll do.
I say that'll do it.
So we're done.
So we're done here. He's over in the corner like, sign me up.
We need to watch that movie.
Yeah, we
Friendship.
do. Yeah, no, that was another thing. I want to talk about A24 and how bad it's bothering me
Yeah.
with that movie we saw on Saturday.
That was pretty bad.
It was like, I think they tried tricking you. They get so that one is a little different. That's like just like a nobody group, obviously of actors
Right.
And objectively, they did an amazing job. The acting was really
B-list.
good.
Acting was good.
And I won't base this one off bringing her back because I do respect those two directors. I watched their YouTube back in the day, and
And Talk to Me is a great movie.
yeah,
And it doesn't
Talk to Me is
do
a good
what
movie.
this movie did too much.
Yeah,
Because Talk to Me was like, oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Or oh my gosh, like, that
they
looks
also kind of make it
brutal.
lighthearted. They like use it as a drug almost, and
Yeah,
like
but Bring Her Back was like, okay, once we hit the hour mark, throw every body horror you can at them.
everything,
And it was just-
and just make it all revolve around kid trauma,
Yeah, spoiler
which is
alert.
already so hard to do. Anyways, but I was thinking about movies like Midsummer. I was thinking movies like Hereditary. And there's been other few A20. Oh, Lighthouse. Good Time.
I forgot about Lighthouse.
Lighthouse is a little bit tougher to really lump into this because it's really its own thing. But anyways, they have these stacked casts, and the movie is objectively good. The acting's great. The visuals are awesome.
Yeah.
But the way they've been doing it recently, it's like making me not like a lot of cinema
Right.
because it's almost somehow they all feel the same and are the same.
And it feels like it's
You know what I mean?
every like third movie
Yes.
in A24.
Yes.
And so it's like, and I feel like either A24 is dipping their hands in a little, like putting their hands in the project a little too much, or the like producing or not the producing company, but like the directors are like trying to cater too much to
Yeah, I'm gonna
A24
look up who
style.
owns A24. It's
probably Jeff
I could see
Bezos.
I could see like Warner Brothers owning A24, calling it a different name, saying it's like an indie company, and then being able to, you know what I mean, profit off that.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that is interesting. Like, who's the parent company?
Yeah.
But they made Iron Claw, didn't they?
Yeah, they made Iron
And they're
Claw.
gonna
They made
make
great movies.
that. What's the next one?
They made
The
Warfare,
wrestling machine or the,
Oh, the Smashing
the
Machine.
smashing dude?
Oh, it says A24 is a privately held, not owned by one single entity.
Huh. It's two dudes.
Wow. Yeah.
Mr.
I
A.
guess good for them on that part. My thing is just, so we saw that trailer for Eddington
Yeah.
there, and I like Ari Aster decently well. I mean, I should say I like Ari Aster. I like two of his movies,
Which one?
like Midsummer and Hereditary,
Okay.
because he hasn't done. I mean, the other one he really did was big was Beau was Afraid,
Yeah.
and I can't say I've seen Beau was Afraid.
I've never seen it.
You know what I mean? And then he just did. He's gonna do this one, and I think he just did another one not too long ago. Anyways, but the reason I don't like that movie is because like when you take something like a conspiracy theory or not even a conspiracy theory, but like kind of like a tough subject, and you don't even make light of it, but you make a movie about that subject, you're immediately downplaying that issue tenfold. So like say I can make a movie about like not civil rights so much, but maybe civil rights.
Yeah.
And then as soon as that's like on a TV screen, and now it's like almost like a fake thing to me. You know what I
Right.
mean? If I'm watching a movie and it's like Klansman, it's almost like not real to me now. Instead of me just like knowing that that's a real thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now I'm seeing like a depiction of it that
That didn't.
is on my
happen.
TV.
Yeah.
It's not a real thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like a stupid thought, a high
Once it was
thought.
like more documentary like
Yeah, exactly.
when it's like teaching you about it, but when it's just like, especially when the movie is bad,
Yeah.
then you're like, yeah, I don't care about this
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's
can
like
see that.
you have a really good movie like 12 Years a Slave, right? That's one's about slavery.
Yeah.
But then you can have a not so great one, and it's like it just
Like
completely
Schindler's List.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
crazy take.
Hot take. I don't like the movie.
Yeah, guys, didn't really like the movie. It was just kind of boring. Why is it in black and white? Except for the one girl wearing the red coat. I didn't get that part.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's no pink. In
I
it.
just watched that movie not too long ago.
Did you?
The first time. That was pretty good.
Schindler's List. I've never seen it.
I'd say watch it.
Yeah.
It's not. I think for the time it was like the saddest movie ever. Like when I hear my parents talk about it, I hear the older generation talk about it, like it's a necessary movie to watch. I was expecting like just the worst of the
You gonna
worst.
cry?
Like I thought I was gonna start bawling my eyes out.
Did you cry?
No, there was times and moments where it was like very powerful,
Yeah.
very powerful. Like not so much even just the deaths, because I think you're already expecting there to be deaths.
Sure.
But there's moments in the movie where it's like so strong, it's you almost tear up just out of like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than it was. I can remember the last movie I really cried at. You know what I mean?
Iron Claw.
Oh yeah, we did
That's
stop.
rough.
Oh, I guess everything everywhere all at once too. We
That
cried
was
through.
rough too. Holy.
We've been crying. I
Did
guess.
A24 make that movie too?
Yeah, they made both those. So that's what I'm saying, is that it's such a hard thing because such good movies.
Yeah.
But all the ones that kind of are coming out using the summertime, they're just kind of like throwaways. It's because A24, they can make cheap movies and then they can just pump them out.
Right.
So you're like throwing 1,000 darts at a board. And so I think some of the ones that get lumped into this goodness of warfare and Everything Everywhere All at Once and Iron Claw and The Lighthouse, all these really good ones.
Yeah.
The bad ones get lumped into it. They're like, oh, it's an A24 movie. It's great. Heretic's great.
Right.
Not really.
Yeah.
It was boring.
Heretic. Oh yeah.
Heretic. It was boring.
The missionary one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one was pretty boring.
Yeah.
Because they were in 2 rooms the entire time, and the whole plot of the movie was like, his house is crazy.
It's nuts. It's a puzzle.
They
They didn't even solve one puzzle. They kept like finding like weird ways to get out of the puzzle.
I know. It was just that girl just like trying to manipulate him mentally. That was it.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of brain.
I want to see another version of that movie where he kills them right away. Both the sisters. That'd be fire. But no, I totally agree. I think they're definitely going for the quantity approach, because it's not like necessarily quantity over quality, but it kind of is, because you produce so many movies with so many other directors and groups. You're gonna get some stinkers, you know.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get some stinkers, but you're also gonna have some bangers, like some of the best. Like Iron Claw, I'm not even kidding, is probably like probably in my top 20.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I don't know what my top 20 would be. I think if I could take nostalgia out of it, it would.
Because that's the thing. That one doesn't even have nostalgia for me. It's like,
that's what I'm saying. That's why
it's
it's
just like genuinely just like, wow. Like, and it all came together so perfectly at the end, like in a way that I couldn't have imagined it.
Did you know there was another brother in real life? There was another brother that killed himself.
Really? Just
Another
like
brother.
That's
how
crazy.
Is that? He's not even mentioned in that movie. That's how messed up that family is.
Yeah, that movie is so that family's so messed up, bro.
So sad.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah, no, and so I shouldn't say I have a huge gripe with A24. It's mostly just and the thing about quantity over quality is they're all really quality. The cinematography and all of them is amazing. The acting's usually pretty decent. I haven't seen one where the acting's horrible except for like Killing of the Sacred Deer and a few of the other ones.
That's one of their earlier ones, right?
Yeah, and that's why I don't like that one guy in Saltburn that dated Sabrina Carpenter.
I don't like him either.
Because I saw that movie and I was like, wait, this guy isn't a good actor.
He's not a good actor in Saltburn either.
He's not. And I said that in the beginning. I said about Saltburn. I went, it's a shock film. They're getting the people you know from Euphoria and the weird guy that's going to date Sabrina Carpenter, and they're putting him in a movie.
Yeah.
Well, at that time, no one even knew who Sabrina Carpenter was. Don't lie. Don't you lie.
Don't
you didn't
lie.
know who she was when Saltburn came out. You didn't know until she started drinking coffee. Espresso. Talking about. Have you heard her new song?
Yeah, Man-Child.
Yeah. Man-Child. I want to make a song that goes, dumb bitch. She was just a dumb bitch. She didn't know do taxes. She didn't know do laundry. Dumb bitch. Like how? Okay, I'm not even being like one of those guys like, oh, I hate when women hate men. Girls can have a girl bop. Remember I was talking about this last time? I'm fine. I'm trying to hate music less and let people just like whatever they want.
Yeah.
How crazy is it for her to be like, man child, he's just a dumb man child. And it's like the whole, have you seen the music video?
Yeah.
Just guys being like, Imagine I made a music video of dumb bitches in bikinis, and then they're like, and I was like, dumb bitch, you're just a dumb hoe. Like that. Like,
I think people would like that.
dude, you think it's the funniest thing in the world, obviously. But
Guys would like it.
in public, they would go, oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
And then kind of like the HH Symphony, you'd play it in your headphones when no one's around.
I'll play it on the speaker in the car with the windows down.
I did play that the other day, and when Ange was in the car, it's like,
turn this off!
but then when I got to the chorus, I went, hallelujah.
You're just singing the unreleased version.
Yeah, come on now.
I think the song was about that guy, though.
No, I know.
The actor.
I know, and that's why I was fine, but just like, taking out the context from
Out
it,
of context is crazy.
it's so funny, because I was watching, I was sitting on the couch, and don't even get me wrong, I like Sabrina Carpenter. I think sometimes she copies Dolly Parton vibes a little too much.
Yeah.
Kind of that cutesy cowgirl. Which is fine. I mean, you can have...
Cutesy, horny cowgirl.
Yeah, literally. And that's another thing. Like, all of her songs are like in the most
horny,
polite
bro.
way, are like, and I'm bouncing on his dick, and I'm throbbing, and he's throbbing in me, what? Like that. And it's like, you know what you're like. You know your target audience is 12-year-old girls, right?
Right. It's like
That's who's listening.
It's like 12 to 18.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then the 22-year-olds that we are with,
Yeah.
that for some reason think they're girl bosses. As we were talking about Kanye, we literally glazed Kanye
Yeah.
every 5 seconds. No, you don't get it.
God,
It's a
yeah.
figure of speech. He's not a Nazi.
He'll be
No,
fine.
that's why I don't want to. I like. We even talked about I like Chappelle Roan.
Chaperone.
Chipperoni.
Nonchalant.
But she's a lesbian, so it's pretty much guy music.
Yeah. It's pretty much punk ass rock.
You know what? Chappelle Roan, I do have a crush on Regina George. You're right. I do.
I do.
I really do.
Who's Regina George?
She's the bad girl in Mean Girls. She's the antagonist.
It smelled like kefir when I walked up here.
Oh, the guy at the window?
Yeah,
He
bro.
smokes right into my AC unit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you get it in the house?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Nice.
I'm excited.
I actually do have a pet peeve.
Okay.
And I was going to talk about this last week. Soup as a meal. Oh.
Brother,
you know when you're like
I get you.
long day of school. It's been raining outside. You're like, damn, I can't even play recess. I can't do anything. I'm inside watching these home movies. I'm watching Land Before Time on the TV. Yeah, that's a good show. But then you get home, like, hey mom, and then you go up to your room, play video games for a bit. You come down, you're starving. You're ready for dinner. Water, like, dude, come on.
I think
Water with tomatoes in it.
Yeah, literally, like, and my mom makes some bussin' soup. I think potato.
So does my mom.
Have you had potato soup?
Potato soup, baked potato soup
baked
is
potato
good.
soup
That's
or
different.
potato soup. It's so high in
Broccoli
carbs.
cheddar, also different.
Okay, that's different. But
Chicken
like,
noodle
even
is is close.
That's on the line. But an actual soup.
Yeah, broth? No,
dude,
that's why miso soup comes on the side. It's like you're a miso soup.
Me so horny, and it comes on the side. sorry.
You ever get like sushi and they bring miso soup first?
Yeah.
They're like, here's your appetizer.
Can I get your tongue ready?
Yeah, and then your mom's like, oh, here's your meal.
Yeah.
Miso soup.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's bull.
I hate when my mom cooks me dinner. Yeah, like one time I came home and my mom was cooking roast, and
Roast is good.
I lost my mind. I just beat the crap out of her.
But she was cooking roast and you beat the crap out of her. But like,
No,
but
honestly, I'm not a big roast guy. I like roast. I like roast with rolls.
It's kind of just like
gravy and mashed potatoes.
You have to have it all.
I have to have that all. I cannot have roast just by roast.
It's like roast, and then
horrible.
there's like sandwich bread.
Yeah, exactly. So I need roast and I need gravy, so I can dump the gravy on the roast to make it even better.
Because it's just a wet meat.
It's just a wet meat. I'm actually gonna make some stuff in the crock pot tonight. I'm excited.
Nice.
It's my
What are you
first time
making?
using a crock pot.
You better start, bro. You know it
It's
takes a long
either,
time.
It only takes 6 hours.
Okay.
We're gonna eat at 9.
It's at 8:30.
yeah. No, it takes like 5 minutes to get done, but I'm either gonna do chicken burrito bowls or
Nice.
pulled pork.
Nice.
We'll see.
Pulled pork's good.
Pulled pork's good.
You can make you ever been to Cafe Rio? You get their sweet
The barbacoa.
pork. You can make that.
Yeah, you can.
It's so good.
I'm not there yet, but the pulled pork's so easy. Just pork shoulder, barbecue sauce, and
mustard.
mustard.
But I just want to say, it's just like I go over to my parents' house like once a week for dinner, just to visit, just to see them. And they're like, "Hey, what do you guys want for dinner? It's gonna be raining on Sunday." And I was like, "Oh, we could have like Philly cheesesteaks." My mom was like, "What about soup?" And I just texted back, "Not a meal," because
What the heck is that jump?
Yeah,
Most filling thing in the world: bread and meat and cheese.
Yeah.
What about
chicken broth?
What about? Hey, what about my box? That's what you're offering right now.
Yeah.
Hey, how about I pee in your mouth?
That old lady.
That old lady. Oh wow, eat my box.
When we would go to members' houses, in Wisconsin, I would be like because dude, Hispanic food is always so good.
Bussin'.
And then they make pozole, and I was like,
Mexican soup is the worst soup. Like they do it right on every front except for the water-based food.
and sometimes it's okay, but most of the times I'm not a fan.
It's okay if it's like birria, the consume with like ramen.
Yeah, that's chill.
That's
But
like not even soup.
It would literally just be like hot water, and then they pour oil on it, which by the way doesn't mix, so you can see it separate.
Yep.
On top, there's just like bubbles of oil, and then there's like literally a chicken leg.
Yep.
In it. I'm like,
And then like lumps of what makes the tortilla? What
Yeah.
is that? The mansa, or whatever it's called.
yeah, masa.
Masa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they beat us out on everything but that.
They beat
We
me
got
off
the
on
soup
everything
down.
but the soup.
They like beat me off
Because they don't have potatoes down in Mexico.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, they only got
Well,
tortillas.
that's the one thing about America. I was thinking about this, like how people. There's a whole big argument that America doesn't have culture, and I get it. It's because we're kind of a melting pot of culture, so it's hard to be like, oh, that's American.
Right.
That's why I hate Tom Holland. Have you ever seen the interview of him? Like, Americans have the worst food. We'll pause.
I have seen that.
English people have the worst food of all the time.
True.
Okay, play. And then they're
Toast
like,
and
what about
beans?
cheeseburger? Germany. French fries? Really? And it's like Sigma, like, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, when he says that.
Yeah.
Dog, you know what you eat? Bangers and mash.
Yeah.
Who wants a banger in the mouth?
Give me some toast and beans.
Have you had fish and chips from England? You know
No.
what fish and chips from England entails? Like, you know, like we bread it really good here and all that stuff.
The fish?
They just throw vinegar on it. So it's like the slimiest thing you've ever eaten. Like,
That's really gross.
I eat fish and chips and goes, you know what? Maybe I could live in England. I love this. This is so good. A beer battered fish and chips or whatever. Dude, they just slimy it up. The only thing they got over there is like porridge.
Yeah.
That's like the pretty good thing. Like when my dad went to Ireland, he's like, yeah, get the stew. The stew's the best. I'm like,
Which
you know
here
what?
is probably the worst.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so that's my
Stew?
thing. So that's why I hate Tom Holland. And I think he's a little twink.
He's a twink.
Play on the culture of America now. Okay. When people talk about America has no culture, I was thinking about the other day, like, Louisiana, bruh.
Yeah.
Why does no one ever like whenever it's like America's got no culture, they cut to like us surfing and then like the military and all that stuff. And it's like yeah, or like Midwest kind of stuff. And I'm like, why do we never talk about the bayou? Like that's like the spiciest food ever.
Yeah.
And that's like where else? I mean, I guess like Creole and like kind of Haiti and that's how like some of the food gets brought up, I guess. But
even then,
it's so different and authentic. That's like I don't know. Like why do we never talk about that?
Yeah, like you really haven't fried chicken anywhere else that's as good.
And like down there, the fried chicken's like 10 times crazier. I've never
Yeah.
even been to the South, but I know for a fact it's just
Yeah.
like,
It's like bigger.
oh yeah,
I can
dude.
already tell. I can smell it from
I
here.
can smell from here. but it does suck that if you live in the South, like there's like a 85% chance you can't process things in your brain, which does suck.
Yeah, they're all dumb.
That is the one thing that does, suck. And that's like an education system. Like they're all at the bottom,
Well, Arizona's pretty far down there too.
which is so shocking.
We're like 48.
Because like I meet people here, and I'm like, you're inherently like not stupid.
Right.
I went to the Midwest, and there's so much fetal alcohol syndrome, where everyone's kind of like off,
I got fecal alcohol syndrome.
like a fecal matter on their
I've been
hands.
pooping beers.
They've been pooping beers.
Unlimited beer glitch.
Everyone like in Wisconsin kind of felt off.
Yeah.
What is it about this guy? And you realize that fetal alcohol syndrome's a thing, and that's why kind of why their heads are a little bigger.
So that's when
Their
the
noses are a little
mother
larger.
drinks while the kid's in the womb.
Yeah,
It's tough.
yeah. I was once eating dinner with a guy in Wisconsin, and he had like 7 beers. They were like, "Oh yeah, I told you that story."
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did
yeah,
say that, yeah.
It was like that 20-minute dinner, and he had like 8 beers.
That's wild, actually.
It was wild. That's crazy.
Didn't he offer you one too?
Yeah, he's like, "You guys want a beer?" I was like, "I'm good." I hear people like, "I shan't, for I don't drink."
Yeah. No, I'm chilling.
So, and one of Angel's friends just came home from a mission,
Nice.
like a week ago, and then we played pickleball with him last night.
So you played. It was a guy.
Yeah,
Worse than a girl.
yeah. I hate
Girls
pickleball.
coming back from the mission are usually pretty okay.
Nah, I don't know.
Eh.
All of them are robots.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Was he just like?
no, like he's fine. He's
Yeah.
like he's genuinely there's like a good guy. So even if he's being kind of a robot,
You did this.
It's fine. That's because I go hang out with my wife's friends.
Oh.
Or
I
I
see.
honestly known as pickleball. Actually, I'm actually getting to know my wife's friends. They're actually pretty cool.
That's
they're,
good.
They're pretty good.
That's good.
At first, I was kind of like, I think it's just with anybody.
Pickleballs
But pickleball, I hate.
can be tough.
This is my biggest pet peeve. Pickleball. Pickleball is an exercise for 95-year-olds for their joints. Okay,
Which is a good exercise for
it
them.
is. Pickleball, the only reason it exists is an excuse for guys not to play pickup. You need to go out there and play pickup. Stop inviting me to pickleball. I want to play pickup.
Because no guy wants to play tennis.
no guy wants to play tennis.
And the only guy
They
that
wanna go to the basketball court, but they don't want to. They don't want to play
Right.
pickup. I don't
The,
want to
on-
sweat.
the only guy I know that wanted to play tennis is just got arrested for being a pedophile.
There you go.
So
You hear that, dude? Why do they make pickleball shoes? What could
You
you
make pickleball
possibly be doing?
shoes?
Yes. Why is a pickleball paddle? So Angela's cousin's husband was explaining to me how his paddle he got for $100, but it's originally $350. And I go, "What's in it?" And he goes, and he was actually being honest, so this isn't anything against him. Like at first he was like, it kind of helps like the direction of the ball. I'm like, okay. But he's like, honestly, it's because they can just charge that much. And I went, yeah, bruh,
Yeah.
it's stupid. Because like I
because
brought up golf
it's
clubs.
It's a rich sport.
Yeah, it is. It's a little. got a bang gun on my butt. Oh, eat my box. Eat my box. I don't want nothing in return. Boop.
I'm in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen. Oh, you're in the kitchen.
Don't step in the kitchen.
Yeah, if you're a dude and you're playing pickleball, you're in the kitchen, brother.
Yeah.
That's how they got you. They got you, soy boy. But yeah, no, I hate pickleball. I think it should die. I think it should explode. And it's a dumb sport. If you play it and you're below the age of like dying, then you're mentally challenged.
Below the age of dying.
Go play pickup basketball.
No, yeah. What about girls though? What should they play?
They can play pickleball. They play badminton. Go play badminton.
Yeah, there's a bunch of badminton courts around.
Because you want to know what's fun about badminton?
What?
Everyone makes fun of badminton.
True.
Do you know what's the same thing as badminton? Pickleball.
I wish you could pass in badminton.
Yeah, oh, that'd be so much better. I kind of like badminton. There's no
alley-oop?
passing. I mean, yeah, can't you set?
I don't think so.
No, I just won.
I think it's just back and forth, bro.
But it's the same. Same thing.
Right.
Same thing, different name.
Pickle.
Because you know how everyone explains pickleball when it's someone's first time?
It's like ping pong, but bigger.
But you
it's
make
not.
fun of people that play ping pong.
I like ping pong.
Yeah. But I never call it a sport. That's why everyone laughs at it when it's on the Olympics. Same with badminton.
Ping pong, chess.
Now they're going to put pickleball in the Olympics.
Chess should be in the. They're gonna put pickleball in the Olympics. They
Chess
should
should not be in the
They should put
Olympics.
cricket in the Olympics. I think it is.
Is it still?
Cricket is one of the most confusing sports I've ever seen in my life.
It's the dumbest sport. Have you seen them when they're talking about how much better they are than baseball players?
No.
Have you seen that? Yeah, they were saying how much better their pitching is.
So
They got the best cricket player in the world. They took his speed, and then one of the worst pitchers in baseball. Like,
isn't it
blew him
underhand
away.
pitching?
Huh?
Don't they like softball pitch?
We were trying to. Yeah, it's like.
Because don't they
different.
bounce it too?
Yeah, you can bounce it. It's like you have to hit the sticks behind it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. It's
Then you
like
run back
the
and forth.
rules are
As many times as you run back and forth before he knocks down those sticks. Is it like whatever points?
however many points you get. So what is the average score of a cricket game?
I don't know. It's probably pretty high. It's probably in the 50s.
That's crazy.
Is cricket in the Olympics? This has been the case since 1900.
It is.
It hasn't been in the Olympics. Yeah,
It hasn't.
it hasn't been.
Let's see. Cricket scores. We need a Jamie so bad.
We really, really need a Jamie.
Live cricket scores 248 to 211.
That's right now.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
Who's playing?
England won by 37 runs versus WI, West Indies Tour of England.
Huh.
Wait, that's not the team. I don't know what WI stands for.
Maybe that's a league.
It is West Indies. So it's another team in England, but England is like the national team. That's interesting.
The West Indies are in England?
I guess so.
That's that team's name in England?
Yeah.
Because Indies is not in England. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Indies.
The
Nuts.
Indies.
These nuts. Here's what the score looks like. That's how you tell the score.
Oh, yeah, one of those.
Yeah, one of those easy. Super easy.
Yeah.
The maximum score is 480.
It's definitely like a I eat poo kind of game. It's not real.
I eat cow poop and I
love it.
I poop in the streets.
I poop on the beach. I poop on the streets. I have a TED talk about me pooping in the streets.
It's
Have you
sad.
heard that TED talk?
Which one?
About Indians pooping in the
Yeah,
streets?
I've seen it. Yeah,
Crazy.
about how it's like they account for like 60 or like 80% of all like.
And the cultural significance of it.
Yeah.
How needed it is.
Oh, it's needed. Oh, I was like, I don't remember that part of the TED talk.
I was listening. I was watching a streamer, and some guy donated. Because a lot of people donate and like ask him questions or like for life advice. The guy goes, "I woke up, look down, my hands are brown. Help me, help me, help me, help me." It's just like, yeah, it's funny. Classic Indian joke.
Classic. They need to make funnier ones. They need to come out with funny. We should come up with some.
Yeah, we got to. It's like, I think Filthy Frank said it back in the day. If you're going to be racist, at least be like original.
Right.
And I feel like that's how it all is all online right now. Just like, oh, India, you stink.
Not original.
Pedophile.
I do like the
Obviously,
videos
it's funny.
where it's like, you get 3 wishes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like India exploding.
Okay, you get 3 more wishes.
I think it's like, no, I'm good.
That's what, like, have you seen it's like the me after
yeah.
summoning the genie? The genie
He's like,
immediately,
"All right, you get 3
immediately
more."
blows up
Yeah.
India.
I like
It's
that.
crazy. Or like, have you seen the one where the guy's like targeting Israel with like a nuke on the game, and then like world peace, and they immediately go bomb India after. Like,
Oh, really?
so stupid.
That's really funny.
It is stupid.
I saw
Oh, this Sorry.
Go
You gonna
ahead.
say something?
No.
This old lady kept getting notifications on her phone today. It was like, brum bum bum, brum bum bum, and then like she was like across the way, and then like she's like, oh, I forgot to silence my phone. I'm like, oh, that sucks. I'm like, look, it's a good noise, and she's like, each notification is Israel getting bombed, and I'm like,
That's what she said?
yeah, and I was like, what notification is that? What app do you have? What app is Israel bomb notification app?
Yeah.
Like, and why would you want that? Why would you want to know every time?
That's horrible.
Also, how much of like oh man, what's going on?
Yeah.
Not Israel.
Every time your phone buzzes, you're like, oh.
My dad got so mad at me because I said I'd never die for Israel. I was like, I'll die for my country. I'll die for my family. I'll die for people that I'm
Your
protecting.
dad got mad.
And I'll fight for other people's freedom. But I'm not gonna lay down my life for an ideology that I'm not even a part of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I saw this video of like the New York mayor.
Yep, I
You
saw it too.
that?
Yeah.
But the people was like, "What's the first trip you'd make as New
My
York
fourth
mayor?"
trip to Israel.
Yeah.
I'd take my fourth trip to Israel.
I'd take the pleasure of my first trip to Israel.
And I was talking to my dad. It makes sense. There's a super high Jewish population in New York, so they're kind of pandering to that. But the weird was when the guy started saying where he would go and how he said he was going to stay in New York, and then they got mad about that,
yeah.
which sucks because I was like, oh, who is this guy? The guy seems like a good guy. He's like
not.
a democratic socialist dude, and it's like, damn it. Which, hey, even if you're on the left or you're so like whatever, but then I started kind of like reading about his other ideologies, and I was like, oh man, can't all be zingers, I guess. Which is fine. I guess I'll never hate someone because we disagree on a few things, but
I will.
I hate you if you look different than me on a few things.
I hate you if you eat poop. I hate you if you eat poop and call me trying to tell me I have a back tax due.
Exactly. It's funny. I've been thinking about media, and kind of like our like natural response to media, and it's how negative everything is 24/7. Like the other day, I was just like in a good mood all day, and I woke up. I don't want to glaze him. I talk about him all the time, but like Matt and Shane posted an episode. Usually, I listen to like a lot of different podcasts, and a lot of them are kind of just like talking about what's wrong, or you know, it's like people's complaining. It's just
Yeah.
like, but it's like kind of natural how people talk on podcasts. But like Matt and Shane were talking lately, it was about like random crap that was funny for like an hour,
I like
and
that.
the rest of my day was just like better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like someone's like getting this like negative attitude. So like last time we recorded a podcast, I was like, this was the worst podcast I've ever recorded. Like I was like the first one I was editing, I was like, I really this sucks. And I listened to it and I sounded happy. I sounded like
Yeah.
totally fine. But it was, I realized like when I'm talking about things that like I'm like complaining about the whole time. Because last time it was a lot about like, oh I hate this. Oh my landlord, like this. I left being like, ugh. But it wasn't horrible. It
Yeah.
was like the same thing we talk about, but.
It's like every video Charlie makes, he just feels like crap after. Probably.
Which is sad. And like, I was listening to this guy talk about nostalgia and how people are like, we're in the wrong timeline. Where did the timeline break off? Or one big thing I saw on Twitter was like, guys, the world ended. You're living into like a part of like the simulation broke. It broke in 2020. That's why the sun doesn't feel brighter. That's why nothing is as much fun anymore. And I go, how many of us are just so deeply depressed that we would believe that?
Yeah, they're just like, you know what? There has to be a reason for this.
Because all the comments said that. All the comments were like, yeah, the sun does feel different. It is a little darker outside. And it's like, how often are you going outside though?
Yeah.
Because like that's what COVID changed. That you didn't need to leave your house.
Right.
Like I don't know. It's so sad that there's so much to the world than just where you are to like say stuff like that.
You're bigger than you think.
Exactly. But there's also less people on the earth because they're lying about the census and the government's lying too.
There were not 6 million Jews back in 1940.
Well, like
just kidding.
with the other hand of that.
I saw this video of Matt and Shane
uh,
doing. Have you seen that clip of them doing the podcast with Louis C.K.?
I have seen
Yeah,
the
and
episode.
And like at the end of the episode, they were like about to read an ad. He's like, "You don't need to charge people for this. Why are you charging people?
Yeah.
How much do you guys make off this? What is it?" I'm like, "Dude, Louis C.K., didn't you jerk off in front of a woman in a park?"
It was funny because he's like, you're doing an ad during the free part, and then we're gonna switch on to the paid part.
Yeah.
How much do you make on the free part? You make more than you make on the paid part on the free part. Why are you doing ads on the free part?
Yeah.
Like it's just like it's so funny. Like
It's
it was
funny.
pretty funny.
It's tough.
It is tough.
We gotta start getting paid.
We need to get
But
started getting paid.
Spotify.
The funny thing, so like when that guy was talking about nostalgia, I I feel like the part in my life I was the most depressed was when I was thinking I was born in the wrong time.
Yeah.
Because I'd like all the music I listened to, all the things, or even when you think about your childhood, you're like, why was it so good? You know, why was it? And it's because like you don't understand the political things that were happening back in the day in the 70s. There was a lot of unrest. The Vietnam War was still like raging until 74, and so we look at it as like, I love the Beatles. You know what I mean? Oh, I love Led Zeppelin. even though they chained a 14-year-old up in their apartment for 3 months, I love
They didn't
Led
do
Zeppelin.
that. They didn't.
They did not do it. They didn't do it. They did it. Jimmy Page did it. Robert Plant did it.
Did they get caught?
Oh, yeah.
Did they get in trouble?
No.
Nice.
Anyways,
But
but
they're cool rock stars.
they're awesome. They're amazing. They are pretty awesome. Amazing.
I feel like you can't get away with that
it
anymore.
was the 70s. Forget about it.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Kramer, I didn't know she was 17. That's what I told Nick. I went, the easiest way to remember how old Jerry Seinfeld was when he dated a 17-year-old is 1738.
Was he 38?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's up?
Kramer, I didn't know she was 21 years younger than me.
Oh, hey. Why can
Jerry!
Have you seen that clip where it's like, why can an 18-year-old and a 65-year-old get together, but a 19-year-old and a 17-year-old can't? Like, kind of true. But in most states, they can.
Well, most states they can't because of the Romeo and Juliet law or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Which is such an interesting
anytime
law.
anyone brings up anything about that stuff, I'm like,
They're trying to push it.
because my dad was, I think my mom was just graduating high school and he's 3 years older than her.
He was pursuing her.
When he pursued her, and I think she was just graduating, and he was like in his 20s.
And she was 16, 15.
But my grandfather was 10 years older than my grandmother.
I went, wait, mom, when did they meet?
20 and 10.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Because any age
I never
is
asked
weird.
that question though.
Any age is weird.
I always knew that they were 10 years apart, but I never asked that question. And
Yeah.
then one day I clicked and I went, wait a minute.
Yeah. Because it's either 20 and 10, 21 and 11, and then second best case scenario is like 30 and 20. And then,
But I know he wasn't 30.
yeah, because he had kids probably.
He had 11. He had a kid till he was 40,
So that means best case scenario, he was 28.
and she was 18.
I didn't know.
What am I supposed to do? 17, 38.
Realistically, probably 25.
Yeah. But anyways, think about nostalgia and about how you used to be able to do that kind of stuff and how great it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
No, but no, I think the most depressed parts of my life were when I was stuck in that mindset of like, my dad always told me that. Even as a kid, my dad would say that. He'd go, nostalgia is the death of everything. Like, it's what makes you spend more money. It's what makes you long for something. Like, that's what it is. And what I've realized in the last, like, 3 years is not once have I thought about the past or how good the past was or how good I had it.
Right.
It was always, like, super excited for what I'm going to have in the future.
Well, dude, and I'll even look back. Like, I never thought I'd have nostalgia. I totally know what you're talking about. 'Cause it was like, I was missing out on the nostalgia of the old stuff that was happening. Like, all the old shows on Boomerang. I didn't know what any of those shows were,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That old Cat Dog was probably the oldest show I watched.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, what's the name? Courage? Cowardly Dog.
I grew up with Courage, yeah.
But then I look back now, I'm like, BO2. We had Black Ops 2. Insane.
See,
Halo 2.
There's some things that are actually
Our time.
worse.
Yeah.
Well, they're actually worse now. Like, someone was like, are you excited for Black Ops 7? No, I'm not excited for Black Ops 7. I'm probably Black Hawk 7. Okay, it's probably gonna be the first time I don't buy a Call of Duty game. I don't
Right.
think I'll buy this one
Right.
because it's just like boring. It's outplayed. But they're playing on your. Oh my gosh! Look, Verdansk is back. It's like, well, that was only 4 years ago, brother.
Verdansk.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's like
oh my
it's
gosh.
like Tilted coming back.
The one thing I would pay for is it was a $20 zombies game, and it was just had all the zombie maps, and you just played zombies.
Never happened.
And they could make millions if they did that.
You want to know a game I've been playing recently that's got my fire back up?
What was that?
Splitgate 2.
Ooh,
Free.
is that on a PlayStation or is it just on a?
It should be.
Okay,
It's free.
I'll play it.
And it's like, you played the first one? Did you?
I saw a lot of clips of it. I never had a PC.
The first one was pretty good. The second one
Goated.
is awesome.
They upgraded.
It's really fun.
Well, it's crazy. And this is another thing I was thinking about the other day was exclusive titles on a console. What that
Yeah.
used to mean, because my dad got a new TV and it has Xbox Game Pass. If you have it, you can play it on the TV. And I saw Halo.
You can play the
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
console on the TV?
Not all the games,
Right.
but games from that past. But there was like some big games. Like there was literally Halo was on it.
Without the console?
I don't know
That's
how it does it.
crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know what it's running on. If it just runs on, I mean, TVs have some powerful hardware in it, but not. I don't know. Anyways, but I saw Halo and I literally was like, oh, maybe I should get an Xbox. Like that's how much I love Halo. Was like it makes me remember being a kid. I never had an Xbox. I've
Yeah.
always been PlayStation.
Yeah.
But it literally in my brain was like, I love Halo. That's a great game. Like that's what like games used to do.
But you know
like
you
you'd
can
see
play.
Uncharted and you go,
Yeah.
oh, I want a PlayStation.
You know where you can play Halo on though,
PC.
and Uncharted.
PC. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
And I think PC should be the exception because that's what immediately my brain went to. I went, oh, maybe I should buy an Xbox. It'll be fun to have both. And I went, wait, I just get a PC and play whatever I want.
Yeah, that was the thing I bought. I went opening night for the Xbox Series X, and I bought it. And then I had at college, I had my MacBook Pro, and then my Xbox Series X. And I was like, oh, this is fun. Like I can do some things. I was like, but I can't really do like all the things I want to.
Yeah.
Like even on a MacBook, you're so limited. It's basically an iPad.
Yeah.
Because like all the settings, all the file, like it's just
And
not the
Steam doesn't-
same.
Steam doesn't convert a lot of it to Mac. So you
Right.
have to download a third party thing to get it.
To get a Windows like emulator to then get the Steam games, I was like, you know what? And so I sold both, and then that's how I built my first PC.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, so I sold my MacBook and my Xbox. So it's like everything I'm gonna do on both of these consoles, on both of these things, I can do more and better on my computer, because it was like I was all online classes at that time, and so there's no point to like get a laptop or anything.
True.
So I did eventually get a laptop, and it was just like a little guy, but you know, it was worth. But one thing, even since having a PC, one thing I do wish I had is a PS5.
Yeah, I love my PS5. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh man, I should sell my PS5. But I'm like,
Don't do it.
no, everything I have it like I want is on there. And then
Yeah.
I have like I don't know how many hundred games from my past that are just onto
Yeah.
it now because of my library.
Because PS5 is still one of the only consoles that's giving like
Titles.
exclusives I want. Because even Xbox nowadays, it's like, yeah, we have Game Pass, so you can play a lot of old exclusives, but PC has them because Microsoft and Xbox are the same company now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter because they're not gonna not include it on the Microsoft. So you're gonna have it on your computer, but PS5 or PlayStation doesn't have, like, Sony doesn't have like a.
Gus, chill. Shaking the camera.
That's wild. That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just like, like one of the reasons for like Spider-Man, like the new God of War didn't come out on PC for a long time. Spider-Man didn't come out for like 2 years on PC. So before the next one comes out, or like Ghost of Tsushima just came out on.
Oh, it just came out?
Yeah,
Wow.
like not too long ago, like probably last year.
Wow.
And
I'm so excited for Ghost of Yoto.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's gonna be so
Yeah.
good.
So there's just a lot of games. Like I'm pretty sure The Last of Us Part 2 didn't come out on PC right away. And then like the remaster I know took a long time to come out. So it's just like that's one of the one consoles I would keep.
It's pretty good. I love mine, and I use it as like a Fire Stick too. Has all my
Shilka?
because you gotta get the disc. There's something in
Yeah.
me that I need the disc. I have one disc game because someone gave it to me.
Yeah.
Gifted it to me. There's just something in my brain like, no, I need discs. I don't know. It's kind of odd.
I like it.
An odd thing. What are we at here? I don't want to.
Where are we at?
Oh, we can go for a little longer.
Just a little bit.
Just a little longer. That was a easy. We did it again.
We just cruised the hour. The
We
kid
did it
does
again.
it again.
The kid and does it again. Yeah, it's weird, but like I've just been thinking about that. Like, stop living in the past. Like, even like this, like it's so small right now. The podcast,
Yeah.
Or, like the little like dumb, so delicious, whatever it is. Like, it's so small, but for some reason my brain is just like, I can't wait to look back on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if
That would
like
be cool.
I'm just some dad,
Yeah.
which isn't just some dad. Obviously, dad's like the coolest thing ever. But like, even if it just like doesn't turn anything, it's just like.
Some dumb dad who beats his kid and wife.
Because like I look at my SoundCloud and I look at all that stuff and I'm just like, nice. I'm glad I did that when I was
Yeah.
15. I think that's funny now.
Because I'll even look back, like, that's the thing is, like, I did all those videos on the mission, and I was like, I can't watch these for a while. And I looked back, like, probably, like, a month or two ago. I was like,
Ugh, it makes you happy.
yeah, it was cool.
It brings you joy.
It was cool, so.
I like going back and listening to these from like a week later.
Yeah.
I like listening to these and I go, no, this is a good part. This is a good part.
I told Addie, I was like, you don't have to listen to these, but when I die, you're going to appreciate them. She was like, yeah, I won't listen to them still.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
that's what I told it. And I was like talking to Angela. I'm like, oh, like in the last episode, she's like, Oh yeah. So you don't. That's why I'm fine saying whatever I want in these.
Yeah.
Because like even my dad or like the people that say they've listened to this like are like close to me. I know my family's not listening to this.
Yeah. Except for your family, like your in-laws.
No, I know they're not.
Oh, they're not?
I know they're not. I know they like listen to one. By the time you get on, like episode 10, you're not keeping up.
No.
No, because like if you miss one, you're like, I gotta catch up. There's
Yeah.
nothing to catch up on. I'm be right now. You should watch all of them all the way full length.
No lore.
Like, comment, subscribe. There's nothing you missed out on.
Nothing connected except for
Yeah.
some of the bits.
Some of the bits are pretty funny. That's why I'm gonna make them clips so I can throw up Chumley Chode
Like
Switch.
that. Yeah. Chumley
Chumley Chode Switch.
Chumley Chode Switch is one of the funniest.
Yeah, Black Chumley is probably my bit I'm the most proud of.
That's pretty good. I like that one. You need to do Ying Long Ma.
Elon Mao.
Ying Long Ma.
He's like the intro. The
Elon Musk, I have a message
Yeah.
for you.
I was trying to find just all schizophrenic people to have the
Yeah.
intro. I want to do another
That's
thing
probably
like that.
easy.
Oh, so easy. That's all my feed is right now.
That's your For You page.
I have one that I couldn't put in because it was too long, and you can't really understand what he's saying. But he's like, Joe Rogan, please have him in the show. I need an outlet. My poor mom, bro. Like, I need an outlet. Like some just
Poor-
schizophrenic dude. He's like, my mind's going like a mile in a minute, man. This is crazy. That is depraved. That's so sad. Imagine being schizophrenic and listening to Joe Rogan.
I don't even know.
That's a horrible
I don't know what I would
combination.
do. It's
I
like,
guess that is me right now.
that's your full brain. Sure. I want to start faking Tourette's syndrome.
Finger in the mouth.
There's some people that I know. I won't name names. Just never mind. You remember Lindy, the redhead?
Mm-hmm.
She posted it the other day, and she was like, "What it's like having TS?" And I was like,
She has Tourette's?
"That's what I said." It's like you do not have
I
it.
didn't know she had that.
I've been around her plenty of time. and
Lindy, like, last name C?
yeah, last name C.
What?
Yeah, we're thinking of the same person. The
Well, what's funny is a lot of the people that went on our mission do listen to this, so they'll know.
oh.
Shout out!
Shout out, Virgin.
She was super
Yo,
nice to
you know
me.
what else I saw?
What was that?
Steven.
Yeah, what a,
That's
what a
crazy.
was it boxing or UFC or what was
I
it?
think it's boxing. Did you see the guy who was fighting though?
Huge.
That was humongous.
Wait, did she post it on here?
Yeah, story. Look. Oh, it's gone.
Was it her talking?
Yes. It was like it wasn't her talking. It was like someone had like she like posted those question boxes
Oh,
Where it's like-
yeah.
where it's like questions about TS. And I was like, "What's TS?" And I kept reading. I was like, "Bro, that is either you don't have it or you're really good at hiding it."
Yeah.
Because
She does play the bass like a mofo.
yeah, she does.
That's kind of sick.
She's pretty cool.
She's pretty cool.
I liked her as a person.
She was still nice to me.
And I said that to Tyler, and he was like, "She's so cool. I don't even know like what this is about." I was like, "Yeah, I don't really get it either."
And there was a lot of like random people on my mission that were like, I wouldn't say like haters, but like, I don't know.
Of her,
I feel like, yeah,
Yeah,
like
100%.
elders were like, oh, dude, she's so annoying.
her and you
Why?
remember Counter?
Yeah,
People hated her.
hated her, which is so funny. Like it's like I feel like it's like anyone that's like themselves, don't really like change themselves, like and they're just kind of like unapologetically them. Those are the people that are like, ugh,
Yeah,
ugh.
come on, man.
I don't like Elder Gordon because he talks about poop. Well, obviously you've never hung out with
It's a
Elder Gordon
poop
before.
sandwich.
Yeah. Well, because I was like, I did say some crazy stuff. Give me a bagel and put cum and jizz on it and shit on it, and then I'll eat it. I'll eat the bagel.
Wait, but William
Cole was like
he was
crying,
He
dude.
was
He was like-
crying, and I liked that.
Yeah.
think
I love that kind of audience.
That was worth it.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that was worth it. I haven't talked.
Why
to
would I want to? Here's my thing. If you're right now in a relationship, either like a friendship or an actual relationship where you genuinely cannot be your weirdest self,
Get out.
that's you. That's like obviously
Unless you
at
want
work
to
I'm
change.
normal.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not normal, but I don't say the things I usually say. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like, if you're really in a position where you feel like you're kind of restraining who you are to please someone else, like, how much of a sub are you? How much of a little good boy are you?
Good
like,
boy.
Like,
Unless you want to change.
come on now.
But most people, it's like that stuff you don't need to change.
But there is, yeah, like your goofy side, like
Goofy ah.
be goofy, be
Goofy
funny.
ah. Goofy ah.
Like it's like you meet someone like that, you want them to let loose.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love when he does that.
Well, he'll like burrow in those bags, bruh.
Really?
Yeah,
It's kind of cute.
it's kind of cute.
I have a story.
Okay.
So I was at work the other day.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of goofy, and like you were talking about how like it's good to be professional at work. I have two stories. One of them is just kind of like a little tidbit. Damien, the guy at my work, I'll always like message him while he's helping people. I'll be like, man, you are the slowest counter in the world. And he'll like look at it and he'll smile and he'll like try to like hide it. He was like, and like I'll just text him like weird stuff all the time. Like the member will say something weird. And I'm like, what did they just say? And then he'll like smile. And then there was one time that one of the people who was helping was like, I'm sorry, is something funny? And I was like, oh. And I texted him, I said, get caught. And he smiled. And I was like, no, sorry, I'm just in a good mood. Which is honestly good for him to say. Because, like, why can't I not just smile, bro?
Yeah.
Like, why can't I just be in a good mood, like, talking
Smile.
to humans?
Yeah.
And I love that about him. He's just such a smiley dude. And I've never seen him in a bad mood at work, which I appreciate so much.
It doesn't matter if you're a weirdo. Even like Austin.
Yeah.
Not Virgin, but the other one.
Which one?
H.
Oh, Red?
Yeah.
Redhead?
Yeah. Like, yeah, he's a goober. Yeah, I don't get like anything he says, and I don't want to.
In a good mood.
You know what I mean? But at least he's in a good mood, and he's himself. So I can deal with that, I guess.
Frisbee golf.
Because if you're yourself and people don't like you, then there you go. There's your answer.
True.
There you go.
Then my second story is I'm like a little higher up.
Yeah.
We were about to leave. And if there's anyone else in the branch, I have to stay until they're done. So I can't like leave anyone. I have to be the last one out if it turns out that way, and it just happened to this day. And so like this lady was helping someone. She helps people's like wills and trusts. So she's not like a teller. She's not like a banker. She's like above that. She gets paid probably a bit more for that. And me and one banker were just waiting, and he didn't know that she was still helping someone. So he walks out of his desk, which is like right next to her office. He's like, "Mwah, mwah, mwah," like so loud. I was like, dude, there's people in there. And he's like, no, there's not. I was like, yeah, there is. I'm like,
What?
I'm like, bro, there's people in there. And then he turns the corner, and he's like, no, there's not. And he sees them. He's like, I'm so sorry. And just like walks to the break room.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
Is he trying to be funny?
Yeah, I think he just. And it
You
was
guys,
funny.
you guys get along with that person that's higher up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I don't not get along with them, but there's a little bit of uncomfortableness sometimes, just because I feel like
What is like?
there's a
weird.
disconnect. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're older than me.
That's like a lot like the PTs.
yeah.
It's kind of like you're funny. Like I actually enjoy your time and talking to you, but like I can't like let
Can't
loose.
relate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's definitely a different level of professionalism too. Like even with my manager, it's different.
Yeah.
Like with my manager, I'm like chill. I'll make jokes about like killing myself and stuff like that.
How funny is that like that switch you can flip?
Yeah.
Like I'll have like a work meeting.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's very good. That's very good. And then just like, now I go in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because I can't really even like I'll turn to Angela and I'll say something. Well, Angela thought I will say random things. Like I'll like talk to like an old guy and be like, yeah, because you're gonna die soon, like that, and like they just like laugh. They think it's funny, and like it's kind of like, oh, I want to be pain free. I'm like, there's only one way to be pain free, and that's dead.
That's
Like
right.
that, and then she like started crying, laughing. Kind of sad.
Yeah, that's
But some guy stood up and I said, great job. But Angela's like, did you just yell cum shot? And I was like thinking about like, does she really think like randomly at work? I'm just like, cum shot.
Wait, there was one thing. Do you remember that one thing we used to say in public, like on the mission, that was like sounded like something else? Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like a president's name or something. Ah, it was so funny. It was like it like didn't sound bad. Oh, it was like Tom Cruise or something.
Oh.
Oh man, I'll have to remember. I'm pretty sure it was you though, and like I would just yell it, but it sounded like an actor or like it's someone's name. But like, yeah, it was.
Cum shot.
It might have been something close to cum shot or like cum train or something.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know
now?
you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
What
yeah.
was it?
I can't remember.
It was cum train, I think.
It was a cum train?
I don't remember.
No way.
But you know what I'm talking about.
That's a tragic last name to have any kind of innuendo to come.
Yeah.
It's like,
Cummings.
all right, cum shot.
Cummings. I know.
Yeah, Cummings.
Cummings,
Yeah, Cummings.
Laura's Cummings. I mean, Laura Cummings.
Oh God, I'm coming. I mean, Herbert Cummings.
Yeah, Herbert.
Herbert.
Yeah. I'll have to remember what that was because it was. I'm pretty sure it was like Tom Cum Train or something. Cum Cruise.
Cum
That's
Cruise.
what it was.
It was Cum Cruise. It was Cum Cruise.
Hey, have you guys seen the movie with Cum Cruise?
Yeah, that's what it was. Hey, yeah, you guys seen the movie with Cum Cruise? Like that.
Yeah.
I think it was like in a place where it was like, I think it was like in like a meeting.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like in DC.
Yeah.
Where it's just like everyone's sitting there like reading scriptures, and I go, "Have you guys seen that one movie with Cum Cruise?" And I think you were like, We're at the head of the table, like,
Yeah, because I was like, bro, what?
crazy.
It was Cum Cruise. That's so funny.
yeah, I do miss those times. That's like, it makes me nostalgic, but like, at the same time, I'm like, I like this so much better. Because I can just like, we used to beg to hang out with each other. We had to like figure out any way in the world just to like see each other.
Oh yeah, we found this guy.
And now, I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of is like that now because we're like wifed up, but
True. We have to beg.
now we
them.
have this. At least we have like one day of the week where it's just
Right.
like, it's just the boys only.
We
club.
have to. Name
He's for the
drop.
title. Let's end it there.
That's a good one.
Wait, say that again.
Boys only club.
Yeah.